Ruskin Bond is a writer.
Yes, Ruskin Bond is a writer. Yes. What else
Madam,
about Ruskin
he
Bond?
is he is living in India.
Okay. Yes, he is living in India. Yes. Ruskin Bond is an Indo-Anglian writer. Indo-Anglian writer. He is from British descent, but he spent most of his life in India, and presently he is living in Kasauli in Himachal Pradesh. He lives in Landor. He was born on 19th May 1934 in Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh. He lives in Landor, Mussoorie with his adopted family. He was also awarded Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, which are the very prestigious awards and awarded by the President of India. He is a poet, novelist, and essayist. His main works are The Blue Umbrella, A Flight of Pigeons, which is a novel, famous novel, autobiography Lawn Fox Dancing, published in 1970. Sorry, the publication date maybe 1971. It is published in 1971. Collection of essays, Lamp is Lit. Ruskin Bond also wrote children's stories, if you read, and he's a living author. He's presently living in Lander, Mussoorie, with his adopted family, and his many works have been filmized into various films. Like here was a movie Sat Khoon Maaf was based on Ruskin Bond's work. So the night train at Devli, Ruskin Bond mainly wrote on nature. And although in his life there was so many problems, but he seems very optimistic in his works. The night train at Devli. Devli is a place nearby Dehradun. The night train, it is a railway station before Dehradun. It was written in 1988. The story is narrated with first person I. The narration first person I. Some critics say that it is one of the experiences of the author himself. The narrator is an 18-year-old college student. So, an adolescent student, teenager, we may call the narrator a teenager, a college student. The narrator narrates one of his to and from train journeys from Delhi to Dehra. So the night train at Devli. Yes. So here is the plot line of this story. Plot line, how the story progresses. What is the story, or what are the events which happen in this story? The narrator used to spend his summer vacation at his grandmother's place in Dehradun. The narrator is a college student, and he studies in Delhi. And what happens during summer vacations? He used to go to his grandmother there in hilly area. Dehradun is a hilly area. Narrator. So during the journey, he had to pass a small station, Devli, amid dense forest. Devli is a station before Dehradun. So during the journey, he had to pass a small station which is Devli amid dense forest. This railway station is located amid dense forest, बहुत घने जंगल के बीच. He wonders why the train stopped there for 10 minutes. So the question in the mind of the teenager was why the train stopped there for 10 minutes. On one such journey, the author happens to see a pale looking girl who sells baskets. So he was a basket selling girl. She appears to be poor but has a dignity. Girl's deep black eyes attracts the author. So what happens at the Devli station? Although no one gets down and no one gets in at this station, but the question in the mind of the author was why the train stopped there for 10 minutes. So once it happened that during his journey, this basket selling girl came to his window and she asked the author to buy a basket, whether he would like to buy a basket. Although the author was not intended to buy, but later on he just picks one. She appears to be poor but has a dignity because the description of the personality or the physique of the girl is also given. We will also go text by text. So, girl's deep black eyes attract the author. The girl asks him to buy a basket. He initially refuses, but later on insists, buys one, daring not to touch her fingers. Both of them share glances and a fire of love kindles between them. So, this story is based on teenage one-sided love, infatuation, which we call when you are physically attracted towards somebody, that is infatuation. So he pleases to see her on his return journey. The meeting has to break the monotony of the journey. He feels an attachment with the girl. After very first meeting with the girl, he feels pleased seeing her for the second time in return journey. He feels like taking her with him but does not do so. He just an impulse was there that he should take the girl with him to his place at Delhi. He feels like taking her with him but does not do so. He tells her that he needs to go to Delhi but could not do so. She replies saying she need not go anywhere. Although he offers the girl that he needs to go to Delhi but could not do so. She replied saying she need not go anywhere. The author leaves with the hope of meeting again. So it is first journey to and fro from Delhi to Dehradun. The next summer, the narrator does not find him during his train journey. It disappoints him. On his way back, his eyes again keep searching for the girl, inquires from tea vendor and station master, but no findings, and leaves the station in vain. When second time he comes, the girl is not there. And he inquires from tea vendor and his station master, but was not given a satisfactory answer. So, and the train leaves the station. When he decides to break the journey, the following summer he again paces the platform to find the girl who has stolen his heart. He becomes afraid of finding any unfortunate thing about the girl, only wants to retain his sweet memories. Although he planned that what happens at this railway station, which like no nothing can be viewed, what happens beyond the walls of the station, the narrator was very curious to know. Instead of venturing to find her, he only cherishes sweet memories of the girl because the author thinks that by this way his game might be spoiled. Game, like he used to just think about the girl and used to uh, inquire about the girl, and he harbored very good feelings for the girl. That's why he never break the journey, although he planned to break the journey at Devli, because from the distance between Devli and Dehradun was approx 22 kilometers. So the author never, although he intended, planned, but he never like broke the journey because he could not muster up that courage and he was a teenager. And so the meeting, it is a meeting which uh, the story is mainly based on the, although so many things, Ruskin Bond is a nature lover, nature poet he may be called. Yes. Is anyone something from your side? Yes. So he was nature lover. So all the things are very like mentioned very pictures in a very picturesque manner. Nature, like the narration of the railway station, the narration of the girl, the narration of the railway station, how like things look there. So the author is the narrator of the story is author himself. So it is one of the incidences of the life of the author narrator Ruskin Bond. Yes. So I told you the theme of this story is adolescent love, infatuation, sudden impulse or attraction for the opposite person. Adolescent love, he is an adolescent. Character sketch of the narrator in this story is he is a teenager, nature lover, humanitarian, as he feels for the girl. The girl is very poor, so he just plans to help the girl and also wants to take the girl along with him to his place. But he was very shy and timid, as uh, even he could not express his feelings clearly to the girl. So, although we will do the textual analysis of this story, but first today you also read the text of this story. Tomorrow we will, tomorrow means next class, which is on Friday. We will do textual analysis. Meanwhile, you have to first also do the assignment of story luncheon and the luncheon and just read the text of this story. If you don't find, I will share in the group WhatsApp group. So these are various assignments which you can do. Elaborate the theme, draw a character sketch of the narrator, note down sequential happening of the story. What would you do if you were in the narrator's place? Okay.